Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 3 of Dragon Quest VIII. When we finished last time, we had acquired some cheese, finished our first side quest, and begun getting prepared for our first dungeon, which is where we're going to go now. We're going to go straight there, I think, unless I've opened the map. I know the buttons. Yeah, we're going to go straight there. No, we're not. We're gonna buy a few more herbs for my own peace of mind. Can I sell something for one whole piece of gold? Yes, that'll do. Although we would also need those. Just so we have some spare stuff in the bag to heal up with. And beginning this time, I'm going to cut out some of the fights unless something interesting happens. And of course, when we actually get to the dungeon, the first few fights I'll always leave in whenever we get to a new area or anything, because you know, it's nice to see the new enemies and how they will act and react to us and our presence. Heading back over to the waterfall. Oh, thought we got a cutscene. It looks like we found it. Naturally, I'd love to come in with you, but I couldn't possibly put Medea in danger. I'm sure you do a fine job of finding the crystal ball without us. We'll be waiting here. But you be careful in there. And here we are in the waterfall cave. And we want to be going down there to get the secrets. The many secrets of this place. And here's new enemy types. Well, we've seen all the dragons before, but we've not seen the mischievous moles, which are one of my favourite enemies, because it's just fucking ridiculous. The little moles. They're also one of my favourite characters in the entire game. He's one of the moles. And it's a shame it took so long for that boss fight. And that sort of... Well, that boss fight, that sort of area of the story, I should say. Because it's just... really great. All round, just a great piece of character writing, I suppose. At least I've got they don't take very much of my physical damage, but it doesn't matter. We're destroying them anyway. Ooh, that was real low damage. There we go, that's better. There we go. And you want to be roughly level 5 to 6 for this fight at the end of this dungeon, so we're more than a step for that. Brilliant, I mean, once we get an axe we can actually use these abilities. Oh, and our first dungeon-based treasure chest. Which will actually be really handy, this one, because it will give us... that's Zelda. A map of the waterfall cave. Which is really handy, because now we can see where we're going. And here we have a fellow and 3 more chests. I came to look at the waterfall and I stumbled upon this cave. A waterfall cave, it's so intriguing. I was trying to explore but I've gone and got myself completely lost. Don't really know if the accent that, you know, an explorer, well I said that, yeah, maybe a Victorian explorer would have. That's just the big bushy moustache. Always makes me think of sort of gentlemanly explorers. I feel a little bit bad killing the old moles, but oh well. Yeah, I'm gonna cut out the... Obviously, you will already know, because you would have watched it. Well, another level up. But I'm gonna cut out the fighting leading up to the waterfall cave, but anything in the cave I'm gonna leave just as one solid block. For future dungeons I'll obviously cut it down a bit, but this is the first dungeon, it's nice to see it all in full. There's Jangus with his 6 skill points, and we've barely got 4. But that would be useful to get home. Hopefully. Well, we'll get back to the town. Perhaps not home. Hey, medicinal herb, that's very handy. Oh, so that was an antidote herb in there. Oh well. And a leather hat. Did I buy a leather hat for each of us? I did, because I'm an idiot and forgot that you get a free one. Oh well. Is it 70 or 35 gold down the drain? Yes, I would go up the left-hand side there, but it is just a completely blank tunnel with nothing in. A foresight of having been through this cave 100 million times in the past. Oh, another new enemy. Well, no, we might have encountered these. I think we encountered these last time when we were out at night looking for the cheese. Or we're looking for the little blocks. To get just the quite incredible health pool these things have. Either way, dead now. And onwards we go. How is health looking? Good enough for me. Famous last words. Oh wow, I really thought we were going to have a fight in the middle of that massive long walk. Sure, we'll have one in a few seconds. And I've psyched myself out of it now, and I'm just going to do a little bit of healing there. Yeah, one thing I'll bring it up, because I can't remember if I said it before, and also it's a gripe that I hold, is that obviously in this game, like when you open the inventory and you can see all like there's like a UI there and stuff, but with the DS one, the DS remake of this game, they did what they did with the DS versions of all the other Dragon Quest games. They just like a black and white semi-transparent box, which is fine. Oh, nice, very cool. Which is fine, but there's something about the text boxes and it's the map. Something about this sort of like parchment-y map that really always just reminds me of this game. And it's sad that that's for the DS remake. That's why to be honest, I completed the DS remake. Didn't really play it anymore because this version's better. Well, I think so anyway. And it's the original, of course. Oh, go on, Yangus, get another one shot. before it actually said, oh, you're poisoned, you stupid idiot. Well, it didn't do any damage to you anyway. Oh, I must say, I never bothered looking because I didn't want to shatter the illusion. His anger's still poisoned he is. Let's heal him up before he starts taking too much damage. Oh, it's 2 MP I didn't want to use. But I never looked it up because, again, like I said, I didn't want to shatter the illusion, but I always imagined that maybe the health totals for the enemies were always sort of varied within a certain range of the code. I know they are. I don't know. Well, you must be really brave to come up and talk to me like this. A man that looked like a peddler came along earlier, but when he saw me, he ran away without saying a word. Anyway, as you've probably realised, you have to fight me if you want to go any further. What do you think? Brave enough for that, are you? Yes, I am. Really? You are brave. That means you must be a good fighter. I know, in recognition of your bravery, I'm going to let you through. It's very nice of you. However, you will give me a reasonable amount of XP, if I remember correctly. So, come here. Do you really think I'm a bit of a wimp? Well, I'm not, I tell you. If you don't believe me, why don't you try your luck and fight me? Yes. Really? Then I suppose that's decided. Let's fight. Yep. And fight we shall. We can use it, because it's not really a boss fight, but he does do, as you can see, a big chunk of damage. So we're going to do a bit of the old psyching up to try and do a bit more damage. I think we're going to sit at 20 tension. But yeah, that's the thing with these hammerheads, sometimes they miss. Because you can recruit one for your monster team later on, but I never do, because that chance of them hitting and then not hitting is ridiculous. That's much more like it. Job done. See, you can do good at a fight with no damage because he might never hit you, but if he hits you every time, it'd be a really hard fight. Well, I thought you got more experience from that than you do, but oh well. I think, yeah, it's left up here, isn't it? That's where we need to go. Also, I love the music for the dungeons in this. Oh, when it goes without saying, I like nearly all the music in this. Later on, we go to the casino. I love the music for the casino as well, because that's just hilarious. Also, yeah, let's talk to the side. Guess what? The passage is dead ahead. Do you believe me? Yay, then I'll tell you something good. It is a dead end, but there's a treasure chest up there. Alright, well, bloody hell. No need to ambush me, mate. I have no offensive spells. Yeah, these lot do a good chunk of damage as well. Not too much, but when they gang up on you in groups of 3 and 4, it can be a right pain. Alright, youngest, calm down. Doing all the critical hits today. Well, actually, I had one earlier. Oh yes, I forgot they can do agility increases too, which can be a right pain if they start getting critical hits and stuff. Alright, you calm down. How many bloody faster? You'll be looping around on yourself. Right, let's kill this last one. I do give you a good chunk of the old XP there. Yeah, I know. I know you're very happy. You got a smile plastered around your face. Yeah, I would thoroughly recommend anyone who hasn't already goes and buys a PS2 and buys a copy of this game. Because it is the bollocks. I don't care what anyone says. Oh, it looks a bit grainy. Oh, the textures aren't very nice. Oh, shut up. I'd rather play this than half of the newer games that come out these days. Not that I don't like new games, there's lots of brilliant new games that I love, but yeah. And there's our weapon upgrade, which I have just been dying to get because it's so much stronger. I don't know how our sword that looks like it's made of sort of iron or steel is not as strong as a sword made of just copper, but reason be damned. But no, yeah, yeah. And, you know, I understand what some people will say, you know, it's only a turn-based RPG and there's not that much sort of... Like, the story isn't particularly deep, you know, like... But then, you know, it's a good game for when you're, like, in your sort of early teen years and you just want to play something fun. You find yourself, I think, getting surprisingly invested in the story. There's another new enemy type. So we've got that nice little extra little bit of damage going on, which I think will really help us later on. Hopefully in the current boss fight too. Oh, you... Ah, good, we got it. Cheeky heal. Oh yeah, another important thing, which I think I brought up in one of the previous 2 episodes, but I should bring it up again, is healing is great in the middle of a combat, but if you sight up and use a spell, the spell is also increased in its potency. Even if it is a healing spell, it will just heal more, which is great if you want to heal loads. But if you want to actually just heal, for the reason of mounting an attack next time with the attention, it's best to use that. Or have one designated team healer, as it were. Which you find you often do. Please don't die. Come on, Young, let's get your attack in. God, they're really just going for him, aren't they? Oh yeah, that was close. A bit more down to the wire than I hoped. Oh, potted. What I will actually do is use a heal spell on you, because again, as I was talking about using items, it's a boss fight early in the game, we're going to be psyching up lots, and it's best not to... And also we don't have very many spells that are useful in the combat anyway. Waterfall ahead, no littering. I think that's reasonable, you know? Wouldn't want a natural feature being covered in litter. Very nice colour work on like the walls and stuff, and obviously I know the water texture effect is an actual reflection, or only like what's it, like ambient occlusion. I'm no expert in lighting, but I must say for a game that came out in like 2005, this is just really it's reasonably well done. And like, obviously I know it's not like completely open world and all that, and not very dynamic in the combat, but it's surprisingly good looking. Just because it's what, I mean, 20 years old now. I feel like the Dancing Devils there was one of my favourite 10 monsters. So we should be wrong by every time. Rolling in cash, 177. Good. I get as much as possible so when we get the ability to buy Yangus an axe and some new weapons and new armour for both of us, we'll have enough money. Ooh. I don't really like that feature that sometimes you get the first attack, sometimes the enemies get the first attack. Because from what I know, it's completely random. Like, even if you, I mean, sometimes if you have a higher agility, I think maybe you're more likely to get the enemy caught unawares, but obviously because you can't really sneak up behind them physically because they're not on them, like, the walking around in the world, it does make it a bit of a pain to get sneak up attacks. And it seems a bit unfair when you get snuck up on because all you were doing was walking, but oh well. Ooh, another level up. Very nice, just for the boss fight as well. A little bit of extra attack power. And the evac spell, which would be really good because it means we can sneak out of, oh, and a bit of extra damage there, very nice. It means it allows you to teleport out of dungeons back to the entrance, which will be handy because I wasn't particularly enjoying the walk back. Another reason to get yourself up to level 5 or 6 before doing this boss fight is you don't have to walk out the cave after you've killed the boss. And I've probably got no health left. All right. Let's do a bit of healing. Can't heal one more time because we need 2 MP for evac. Luckily we have 1 more medicinal herb. Perfect. Now I don't need the cheese, but what I do now, leave that sealed for later. So everyone's got 1 antidote herb, load of extra herbs. think we're as good as we're going to be. I will reach out and take the crystal ball that we've been looking for.
Surprise! Surprise! Meet Geyzer. I am the master of this waterfall.
Yeah, again, another timelessly classic NPC. This game's got such good NPCs.
Oh, how long has she been? How many people have gone and come? 10 long years and more. I've waited 10 years, I tell you. All the time hoping for the left one. I mean, the right one to come. But enough with the introductions. Now, for the truement of news. Does this Bristol call crystal ball belong to you?
Yes, it does.
At last. At last we fit mace to mace. You half-wit human. Now I'll teach you a moron. I mean, a lesson you won't forget.
And into the fight we go. Also, always found it weird. Yangus's lighting looks really weird in this fight, and it's only really this one, and I don't know why. Everything's so much darker outline. I do wonder if it was like an effect they sort of testing out for this one and then never properly removed. Anyway, so everyone's psyching up. Yeah, I think he's only got 2 different attack types, but he does have a nasty, there's the nasty effect. When you're cursed, you lose all your tension and you can't really do anything for a certain number of turns. Normally it's just 1, but as you can see it can be more. Yep, and he does enough damage to probably kill us. And if we do die, I'll skip around to us. Get him back. Please don't attack me again. Oh no, I got the medicinal herb off first, it's fine. Yeah, we're essentially going to have Yangus healing and me attacking because my attention can't be broken by any other effects. But Yangus's of course can. Though it does mean that we have to be able to survive 2 attacks because Yangus is slower than we are. Although to be fair, he seems to be doing quite well. This has always been the hump of the game. This is a really hard fight unless you've got to grind up to level 8, and then it becomes a stupidly easy fight, but yeah. Oh, Yangus didn't get cursed that time either. Now, you can go past 50 tension to 100, but you've only got it's a slight chance of getting to 100, so we're just going to attack. And do 75 damage. I think he has about 185 HP, maybe 210. No, 210s. The next boss, I think. I think he's got around about maybe 145 perhaps. I don't remember. Perhaps long ago I would have known, but now, no. It's healing time. Because I really want both of them to survive this fight so they both get the XP. Because... oh fuck, I pressed the wrong button. And it's fine anyway. And hopefully Yangus will reach 100 tension and this will be worth it. He did not. Well, that was a complete waste of time. Yeah, I shall psych up Yangus, you can attack. We might... only 59, really? Wow. I sound so disappointed, but I did expect more. It's always Yangus who dies in this fight because he's got slightly lower agility. Yeah, I think Yangus is going to die unless we get attacked. Oh no, he actually got the herb off. Nice. I forget how tense this fight can be. Alright, let's just get both of them to attack and hope it's enough. But Yangus has dodged 50% of these curses, that's pretty good. Job done. Geyzer is defeated. Yeah, 107 experience points. But neither of us did level up, it will make a good dent in the next level.
Oh, the pain, the pain. Oh, my old wound. Ever since I got this, I've not been right quite. And it's all because of you. What? You don't know what I'm talking about? Then you're not the true owner of this crystal ball. No, the same. So strong. Strong enough to withstand
I mean, it is
my
quite fearsome.
fearsome might. You are no tortune fella. Wait, could you be the waterfall rears many humors, you know? I hear that a castle called Trodain has been cursed. That it was overrun by thorns. And that he set off on a journey, leading a course and heart with a lone driver.
No, that couldn't be me. Oh, bugger. We are actually going to watch the cutscene. Oh, bugger. Maybe it could be me. Yes, I remember this from the beginning of the game.
As I thought, that was
Alright, you got me. It may have been me.
I don't know what you want with this crystal ball, but it's yours now. I accept defense. Or is it defeat?
Very nice.
One last thing. Should you meet the true owner of this crystal ball, tell him this from me. Don't throw things in the Fallwater! So, where thee fell. Oh, the pain, of my own. Oh.
And away he goes. And away we go too. Magic. Because I'm feeling frisky and willing to test my own luck, let's go and try and kill this monster, which is quite a hard monster to kill. Oh, bloody hell, he's running around me. Oh, not now, Satyr, I'm trying to... See, now, that's the thing, now we've got the upper hand on the Satyr and we get a turn of defense. Yeah, I mostly just want the monster coin and a bit of extra gold, and... the level ups, I suppose. Will you come back here? There we go. The one night stand. And he's got the first move on us too. Ooh. It's going to be a tight fight. The fight's a finish. Perhaps not, actually. They have overestimated how strong he was. We'll probably go and do the other one, the birdie, the mechanical birdie on the way to our next location. Now, I know what you're thinking. Is the loop always healing and psyching up and then attacking once you hit 50 tension for boss fights? And the answer to that is yes to a point, but also no. Especially when we get other party members. Okay, that was so much easier than I thought it was. The nuance becomes a little bit more obvious. And there is definitely some real hard boss fights in this. There is one... what am I doing? There is one later on Even now, every time I go through it, I struggle with. And it goes without saying, any leveling that needs to be done will be done off camera, because it's not fun to watch someone repeatedly kill monsters for 30-40 minutes. But such is the life of someone who decides JRPGs are fun. Let's go... I thought Trode spoke to you before you handed the crystal ball back, but perhaps not. Or maybe he does, but you have to go in through the back entrance of the town, which I'm not going to do. Hello. Oh.
I knew you would return before long. And it seems you have done as Valentina asked. You see, even with a glass ball, the great Calderasha's eyes see further than you realize. But you are meddling in matters that do not concern you. And you are wasting your time. You can bring back my crystal ball as many times as you like. I will just... What? Don't throw things in the waterfall. It might open up an old wound. What on earth are you talking about? Enough. Listen to me. No one knows why I threw away my crystal ball. Even Valentina has no idea. I'm not about to confide in a stranger. Give it to me! This time I will smash it into 1,000,000 pieces, so it never finds its way back to me again!
Stop! Please stop, Father. I know. I've known for ages. I know why you threw away your crystal
Wish
ball.
someone tell me why.
You know? So you know about your real parents?
Yes. And I don't blame you for their death.
Bloody hell.
Why not? How can you not blame me, Valentina? How can you not hate me?
Because you were just fortune-telling. Just doing what you do best. I was too young to remember, but you were once a truly great fortune-teller, weren't you, Father? No one knew where my parents had fled to, but to you, it was as clear as day.
Well, you did forget what the actual plot of this quest was, fair enough.
Back then, there was nothing I could not see. The great Calderasha was known all over the world. I was walking on air. Fortune-telling was my life. It was my soul. I thought only of myself, be they good or bad. I cared not who asked me to use my crystal ball.
It's all right, Father. You're a good man. You took me in and raised me, didn't you? When I was just a helpless baby. I want to see it for myself. I want to see the great Calderasha in all his glory. I want to see your magnificent powers at work again, Father.
Oh, my sweet Valentina.
Yeah, that's why I never remember the story, because you never find out what actually happens to her parents, do you? Anyway. Bloody Yangus, always lazing about.
So, you are awake at last. It is already past midday. You must have been exhausted. I must thank you and your friend. Look, I have put my crystal ball back where it belongs. Many years have passed since I gazed into the crystal like this. What is this? Yes, yes, I see it. There is a jester, A jester breaking through the southern checkpoint. Yes, the mists are clearing. And the same jester murdered Master Rylos. Yes, yes, the mists are clearing. Can it be? Surely not. He has changed. But there can be no mistake. It has to be Master Rylos' former pupil, Dulmagos.
What? Gov, he said Dolmagus, right? That's our man. That's the evil magician you and the old granddad are after, innit? So where'd he go after that? What else can you deduct?
What else? Let me look deeper.
Bloody love you, Angus.
Huh? What's this? Yes, no question. This is definitely my old crystal ball, but look here. It has been chipped. Huh. It must have hit something very hard to do this damage. And look! Someone has scratched some letters next to the chip. What? Half-wit? Who's the half-wit? What ignorant lowlife would do this to my crystal ball?
You what? When I ask what else you could see, I didn't mean on the ball, I mean in the... Whatever. Oh, come on, Gov.
Yeah, I know. I think that's just really good writing advice. You need to have like a sort of comic-y relief character, I suppose. And there we go. We have in fact delivered the crystal ball. And so... no, because I don't want another 50-minute video. I know this one's going to have been slightly cut down. It's been like 40 minutes. So yeah. So though it may be, we have done our first dungeon and we've completed it. And next time we shall go on... As I was saying before I rushed out to save. Yes, we shall end it here. And yeah, you know, next time we get to go and explore a bit more of the world now that we've done our first little quest. Get to, you know, track down Dulmagus, we have to go to this southern checkpoint. Yeah, I think it's going to be really good. But yes, thank you so much for watching, and I'm excited to see you all in the next one. Goodbye.